Hello, I'm Nathanael Kuechenberg, and I will be reading for you the Tablet of Cebes in Koine Greek. I will be using the quote-unquote modern pronunciation. This is the pronunciation that was used in the monasteries for at least 1,500 years, if not 2,000 years, depending on what exactly changed. It's a little bit ambiguous, but this is the pronunciation that has been kept and preserved. It's what people use in modern day Greece. And so I am going to be reading the whole thing. If time allows and I don't have to do a part two, I will be reading the entire Tablet of Cebes. I am not a native Greek, and so I do not read at the exact pace as a native, which is a good thing if you are not a native like myself, because if I was reading at native fluency, this would be very hard to follow. But I am going to potentially speed this up in the future, but I can at least read at the same pace as the Greek New Testament read by Dr. Zodhiates, okay, or Zodhiates, I think is what his name is. He recorded the whole Greek New Testament at a very slow pace, especially for a native speaker. I think if I read at about that pace, that should do it. So I don't have any prompts besides the costume, the crown. I wanted to at least dress up for the occasion because even though I am Orthodox, okay, hopefully you can see my cross, I don't usually have too much dress up involved. So I'm going to do my best to reenact this. If you hear me botch up on any of the words, that's because I'm doing this all in one take. So here we go, and let the story begin. Okay, I should just say that if this was already done on YouTube or somewhere on the internet, I wouldn't do this. But I looked on the internet, looked on YouTube. I couldn't find anybody that's already read through the Tablet of Cebes as an audiobook. So I thought, okay, let's go for it. So here we go. ΚΗΒΗΤΟΣ ΠΙΝΑΞ. Etikaname peripatundas into tu chronu iero. Enopola men ke ala anathemata Etherumen. Anekito the ke pinax tis, empros then tu neo. Eno in graphi xeni, tis ke mithus echusa idhius. Us idhinamas simvalin, tinas ke potaisan. Utegar polis adhoki imin ina togegromenon, ute stratopathon. Ala parivolos in enafto achon, eteros parivolus dio. Ton men miso to the elato, in the kepili, epitu protu parivolu. Pros the tipili, oklos, azoki imin polis, afestana. Ke endon the ento perivolu plithos ti ginekon eorato. Epi the tu pilonos, geron tis estos. Emphasin apii os prostaton titois. Di Oclo. Aporundon un imon peritis mythologias, pros allilus polin chrono. Presvitis tis parestos, udem dinon pascata, oxeni effi. Aporundas peritis graphis taftis, Uthegarton epihorion polyeithasi, tipotafti in mythologia dinata. Uthegaresti politikon anathema. Uthegaresti politikon anathema. Alexenos tis pala poter afficato thevro, anir Emphron, ke dinos perisophian, logo te ke ergo Pythagorion tina ke par Menidion Esilokos vion ostoieron tuto, que tin graphina nathike to chrono. Xenos. Poteron effin ego. Que afton ton andra gignoskis eurakos. Presvitis. Que athalmasaga effi. Afton polychroni otaton neoteroson. Polagar que spudea via legato. Tota the que peritaftis tis mythologias, polakis aftu, ikioin viexiondos. Xenos. Pros dios, tinin, effiago. Imitisi megali, ascolia, ticani usa, the egus theimin. Panogar epithumen accusa, ti potaestinomythos, presvitis, this thonos, oxeni, effi. Allah tuti proton the imas accusa, oti epikin dinonti echi, exigisis. Xenos. In ti, effinego, presvitis. Oti imen pros echete, effi, que sinitsete, talagomena, thronis mi, que avemonas essista. Either me, athrones, que kakudemonas, que pikri, que amathis genomeni, kakos viosista. Astigar exigisis, eikia, totis phigos enigmati, oeki proavalato tis anthropis. Imen afto siniitis assosato, either mi sinii apolato ipotis phigos. Osaftos de, que epitis exigiseos achitaftis, Igor Afrosini tis anthropis phigos sphinx estin. Igor Afrosini tis anthropis sphinx estin. Anidate the tava. Tigathon, tigakon, ti uta agathon, uta kakon estin intovia. Taftun ean mentis misini apolita ibaptis. Uk isapax osper o ipotis phigos katavrothis abethniscan. Allah katamikron in olo tovio katafirata katapor epitimoria paradidhomini. Ean that tis gno anapolin men afrosini apolita aftos da sosata que macarios que avemon yinata into pandito vio. Imis proseceta que mi baracuata. Xenos. O Iraklis, os ismagalin tina abithimian, vevlikas imas, itaf utos echi. Presvitis, al estin effi, utos echunda. Xenos. Ucan flanis tinin, the igumenos, os imin pros exondon ou parergos. Epiper keto epitimion ti uton estin. Presvitis. Analavon un ravzon tina ke ectinas pros tin graphin orata efi. Orataton perivolon tuton. Xenos. Oromen. Presvitis. Tuto proton vi ivene imas. Otikalita utos otopos vios. Ke o oklos. O polis o paratin pilin aphestos I melondos is perevesta is ton vion uti isin o vegeron o anna o abano o ano estikos echon cartin tina into hiri ke tietera osper vic nion ti utos zemon kalite prostati vertis isperevo menis ti vi aftus piin osan is elthosin is ton vion vic nii ve pion avon aftus divavizin in melus isoseste in tovio Xenos. Pian un odon kelevi vavizin. Ipos efiago. Presvitis. Oras un ipe. Oras un paratin pilin thronon tina kimenon kata ton topon. Kath on is poreveste. Is por evete o oklos. Fu kathite gini peplas meni. To ithi ke pithani thanom meni. Imenti hiri ehi potirianti xenos. Oro. Alatis estin afti efi. Presvitis. Apati kalite. Thesin. Ipandos tus anthropus planosa. Xenos. Ite ti pratiafti. Presvitis. Tus is poravomenus is tovion potisi ti aftis dinami. Xenos. Tuto the ti estinto poton. Presvitis. Planos efi. Ke agnia. Xenos. Ita ti. Presvitis. Piondas tuto. Poravonda iston vion. Xenos. Poteron un pandas pinusin. Poteron un pandas pinusin. Ton planon. Iu. Presvitis. Pandas pinusin. Efi. Al imen plion ida iton. Ati the uch oros. Endon tis pilis. Plithosti ginecon eteron. Pando the pas morphas echuson. Xenos. Oro. Presvitis. Afti tinin doxa epithemia ke idone calunde. Otan un isporevite o oklos. An epidosin afte ke plecunde pros ekeston ita apagusin. Xenos. Pu the apagusin utos aftus. Pu the apagusin aftus. Presvitis. Emenis to zosista Effie. E that to apolista diatin apatin. Xanos. O demonia. Os calepon topolma legis. Presvitis. Que passage, Effie. Epangelonda os epi ta veltista axis que is vion ev demona que licitali. Ive viatinagnian keton planon ton pepocasin paratis apatis ucevriscusin pia estin ialithini othos iantovio alla planonda iki osperoras que tus proteron is porvomanus os periagonde obi antihi. Xenos. Oro tutus Effie. Ida gini ekini tis estin I osperti fli que menomeni tisina tho cusa que asticia epilithutinos strogilu. Presvitis. Calita men, Effie. Hihi. Esti the umonon tifli que menomeni alla Kofi. Xenos. Afti un tiergenechi. Presvitis. Periporevete pandahu, Effie. Que por on men arpasi ta I parconda que eteris didosin. Para the tone of tone, Pauline eferite parahima. Dedoque que alis didosin aquí que aveveos. Que aveveos. Aveveos id. Dio que tosimio. Kalos mi nii tin fisin aftis. Xenos. Pi on tuto afinago. Presvitis. Oti epilithus stro yilo estiken. Xenos. Ita te tutosimeni. Presvitis. Uc asphalis udevevea estin. Iperaftis dosis. Ekptosis armagala. Que sclere ginote. Odontis avtis pistevi. Xenos. O the police oglos utos. O peri of tin esticos ti vulate que tines calunda. Presvitis. Calunda man uti aprovulefti e tusi the ekastos of ton aripta. Xenos. Pos un uc amian echusi tin morphin. Al imenaf ton docusi herin. Either athimusin ec tetacotes tasciras. Presvitis. Imendocundas, Effie. Herin, he gelan avto. Iliphotes ti paraftisisi. Uti the ke agathin tihin avtin calusi. Ida docundas clein isi par isi par on athileto, adethoke proteron aftis, uti the polin aftin, kakin, tigin, halusin. Xenos. Tina unestin adhidos in aftis, oti utos imenlam vanondes herusin, the apple valundas cleusin, presvitis, tafta efi apparatis polisanthropis doki in agatha. Xenos. Tafta tina asti, presvitis, Plutos, the lonoti, ke doxa, ke Evgenia, ke Techna, ke Tiranides, ke Vasilia, ke Talos tutis paraplesia. Xenos. Tafta posugastin agatha, presvitis, perimentuton, efi, ke althis, ekpiisi dialegista, nin the peritin paramethia, tenin paramethia, nin the peritin mythologian ye nomasta, Xenos, asto utos, presvitis, oras os an parelthis, tin peeling taftin, anoteru, alon perivolon, ke ginecas exo tu parivolu estikias, ke cosmimenos osperatera iothista iothasi signomi cosmimenas osperatera iothasi. Xenos. Ke mala presvitis, after tinin imen acrosian carlata, either asotia, either aplistia, either colicia. Xenos. Ti oda esticasi afti, presvitis. Para tirusin, efi, tus ili photos ti paratis tihis. Xenos. Ita ti presvitis anapidosi ke simpleconda aftis ke colacavusi ke axiusi paraftes menusi menin paraftes menin legus oti vion acusin ivin te ke aponon ke kakopathian echonda uthamian ean tis pisti ibavton iselthin istin ilipathian mechrimentinos idea doki ina idea trivi eosan galizi tonanthropon it uketi otangar ananipsi estanata oti uk istian al ibavtis katistieto katastieto ke ivrizato the ke oton analosi panda osa eleva paratis tikis ana kazata taftas tes hinexi dulevin, ke panthipomenin, ke ashimonin, ke pien anakin. Tuton panda, osa esti vlavera ion aposterin, iosilin, epiorchin, prodidona, liizista, ke pandosa tutis paraplesia, oton un panda aftis epilipi para vidonda ti timoria. Xenos. Pia vestin afti presvitis. Oras o pisoti, Effie. Afton ana osper therion mikron, ke topon stenon tina, ke scotinon. Xenos. Ke mala presvitis. Uk un ke ginekes, escre, ke ripare, ke rahi, imiasmena dokusi sinina. Xenos, ke mala presvitis. Aftatinin, Effie, imentin mastiga echusa, kalita timoria. Ida tin kefalin entis gonasi echusa, lipi. Ida tas trichas, tilusa aftis odini. Xenos. O the alos utos, o parastikos aftes, visti ke leptos, ke hymnos, ke metaftuti sali omia afto. Escra ke lepta tisestin, presvitis, omen o dirmos kalita Effie. Ida athemia, aldelphi vestin afti 2. Tutis un paradidonde, ke metatuton sin vii timorumenos, ita entav the palin, iston eteron, ikon ripete. Istin kakodemonian, ke oda ton lipon vion katastrefi in pasi kakodemonia an mi I metania avto ti abitihi ek pro ereseos sina tithesa. Xenos. Ita tigirita. Eon I metania avto sina tisi. Presvitis. Ex eriafton ek ton kakon. Ke sinistisi avto eteron doxon. Tinis tin alithinin pevian agusan. Ama the ketin istin pseudo pevi calumni. Ketin istin pseudo pevian calumni. Xenos ita tigignata presvitis. Eon men fisi. Tin doxantaftin pros decita tin agus anafton istin alithinin pevian katharthis ibaptis sozata ke makarios ke evdemonon gignata entovio ida mi palin plananda hypotis pseudo doxias. Xenos. O Iraklis, os megas o kindinos alus utos, pseudopedia, piastin, effin ego. Presvitis, uc oras ton ateron perivolon acinon. Xenos, que mala effiego. Presvitis, cun exo to perivolo. Paratin isodon genitis estican, doci panu catharios que eftectos ina. Xenos, que mala, presvitis, taftin tinin, police ikei, ton andron pedian calusi, uc estin the al pseudopedia effid. Imen zomani. Opoton vulonde istin alithinin pedian elthin. Otha proton parignuta. Xenos. Poteron un ali othos ugestin, abitin alithinin pedian agusa. Presvitis. Ugestin effi. Uti. Xenos. Uti the ianthropi, eso tu porivolu anacampondus tinis estin. Tinis easy. Presvitis. Itis pseudopedias, effi. Eraste, ipatimeni, que iomni metatis alithinis pedias sinomilin. Xenos. Tinas un calunda uti, presvitis. Imen piite, effi. The rhetorus, the dialectici, the musici, the arithmetici, the geometra, the astrologi, the idonici, the peripatici, the critici, che ossi oli tutis isi paraplicia. Xenos. The gynecus echina, the cusa peritrechin, omietes protes, en es effis inatin acrasion, tinus isi. Presvitis. Afte echineisin effi. Xenos. Poteron un que otha is prevonda. Presvitis. Ni via que es though otha que otha Spanios de que uhi osper ento proto perivolo. Xenos. Poteron un que a doxa effi. Presvitis. Manigar que in tutis topoma, o epion paratis apatis, que I agnia meni, que metaftisca I afrosini, que mi apelthi, ap avton uth idoxa, uth ilipi kakia, mechri an apognondes tis pseudopedias selthosin. Istin alithinin odon, que piositas tuton catharticas dynamis. Ita. Oton kathorosin, ke ekvalusi, ta kaka panth osi akusi, ke tas doxus, ke tin agnion, ke tin lipin kakian pasan, tota the uto so thisonda. O the menondas poratis pseudopevias, ti pseudopedia, u thapota apolithizonda, u the ellipsi of tus kakon, u then anica, tuton ton mathimaton, xenos. Pia un afti, ia dos estin. I therusa epitin alithinin pevian, presvitis. Oras apano, denina apano, oras ano, Efi, topon, tina akinon, opu, udis epikatiki, udis, denina, then canine. Udis epikatiki al erimos dokiina. Xenos, oro. Presvitis. Uk un ke thiron. Thiron tina macron. Ke odon tina pro tistiras. Itis u poli olite. Al oligi pani porevunda. Usper the anodias tinos ke trachias ke petrolus inodocusis. Xenos, ke mala effin. Presvitis, uk un ke vunostis ipsilos dokiina ke anavasis. Stini pani ke crimnus accusa, enthen ke enthen vavis. Xenos, oro. Presvitis. Afti tini nestini avos, Efi. I agusa pros tinalithinin pedian. Xenos, ke mala ke kalapi prosidin. Presvitis. Ukun ke anno epi tu vunu oras petran, tina ke magalin, ke ipsilin ke kiklo apokrimnon. Presvitis. Oras un ke ginecas dio estikias epitis petras. Li paras ke avecusas tostomati. O acte takasi tashiras prothimos. Xenos, oro ala tinas galunda, effin afti. Presvitis. Imen kratia kalita, Effi. Iva carteria isin the Adelphe. Isin the Adelphe. Xenos. Ti untas hiras ecte takasi prothimos utos, presvitis, paracalusim, Effi, tus para gignomenus, epi ton topon, tharin ke mi apodilian, lagusa, oti vrahi eti, vi carteris aftus, ita ixusi is odon colin. Xenos. Otan un paraganunda epitin petran pos anavenusin. Orogar odon ferusan udamian epaftas. Presvitis. Afta apotu crimenu pros kata venusi ke elcusi aptus ana pros autas ita calavusin aptus via napavsista. Ke bata micron do didosin iskin ke tharsos ke apangelunda aptus katastisin pros tinalitinin pedian ke dikisusin signomi the kiusin aftistin odon os esti kalita ke o mali ke ev poreftos ke kathara pandos kaku osper oras Xanos Atheni ni dia presvitis orasun Effie ke empros then to alsus ekinu topontina os diki kalos teina ke limo no evis ke foti polo kadalapomenos xenos ke mala presvitis katani is un in mesotolimoni perivolon eteron ke pilina teron xenos estin utos ala tis galita otopos utos presvitis evdemonon ikitirion efi odagar diatrivusin e arete pasa ke evdomonia xenos ien efi ago os colon legis tontoponina presvitis ukun parotin pilin oras efi otiginitis astin hali ke kathastikia to prosopon messi de ke kekrimani idi ti idikia stolin the accusa aplin de ke akalopiston estica the uk epistrokilu lithu al epi tetragono asphaloscimenu ke metataftis ala diu estin thigaterestinas docusa in xenos ampheni utos echin presvitis tuton tinin I men ento maso pavion estin Ida Elithia, Ida Pitho. Xenos. Ti the estican epilithu tetragonu afti, presvitis. Simeon, Efi, odi asphalista ke vevea, I pros of tis othos estin, tis afic numanis, ke ton vidomenon asphalis, idosis, tis lavanusi. Xenos. Ke tina istin, avidosin afti, presvitis. Tharsos, ke alfor via, Ephiakinos. Xenos. Tafta the tina estin, presvitis. Epistemi, epi, to me then on pota the known pathin into vio. Xenos. O Heracles, O Scala, Effin, Tadora. A Latinos, Tinos Anaken, Utos Axo to Perivolu Astican. Presvitis. Opos tus paraginomenus Efi therapevi ke potizitin kathartikin dinamin. Eth oton katharthosin utos aftus isagi prostas aretas. Xenos. Post tuto Effin ego. Ugarsini presvitis. Alsinisis. Sin isis Effi. Os on etis philotimos comnon. Atichana pros iatron on vipu. Genomenos proteron cathartikis exthevala ta noso piunda. Itautos on oiatros afton is analysin ke igion catestiken. Idami apitheto is apetaten evlogos on dipu apostis exolito ipotis nosu. Xenos. After mensinimi affinago. Prosvitis. Ton tinin tropon. Effi. Ke prostin pe vian otantis paraginata. Thorapevi afton ke potiziti aftis thinami. Opos ekathari proto ke ekvali ta kaka panda osa eroniltha. Xenos. Pietafta presvitis. Tin agnion ke tin planon on pepoki paratis apatis ketin alazonion ketin epithemion ketin acrision keton themon ketin philargirion ketali papanda o ana plisti into proto parivolo. Xenos. Otan un katharthi puafton aposteli presvitis endon Effi endon prostin epistemin endon prostin epistemin ke prostas alas aretas. Xenos. Pias taftas presvitis. Ukoras Effi asotis pilis chronon ginekon choron ginekon os evidis thokusinina ke efdacti ke stolin atriferon ke aplin ekusin eti teos aplastisin ke udamos kakalopismena kathaper eali. Xenos. Oro Effi. Allah tines afti kalunda presvitis. Imen proti epistemi Effi kalita. Eida al taftis adelphe Andrea Viceosini Calo Cagathia Sophrosini Eftaxia Ephteria Ekratia Praotis. Xenos. Ocalista Effinago. Os en Megali Elpidius men. Os en Megali Elpidius men. Presvitis. Eon finita Effi. Ke axine pari pieces the own acuita. Xenos. alla prosexamen, osmalista effinigo, presvitis, tigarumen, effi, sothesesta, xenos. Otan un parlavusin, afton after puagusi, presvitis, prostimitera, effi, xenos. After the titis estin, presvitis, ademonia, effi, xenos. Pia the estin afti, presvitis, orastin olonakini, tin ferusan epito ipsilonakino, o estin acropolis ton perivolon apandon, xenos, uro, presvitis, uc un epito propileu yini kath astikia, evidis, tis cathite, epithronu ipsilu, kekos mimeni eleftheros, ke aperierios, ke Stefano evanthi, panukalo, xenos, ampheneta utos, presvitis, afti tininastin e evdemonia, effi, xenos, otan un o that paragenita, TP, presvitis, Stephanie afton, effi, aftis dinami, ita evdemonia, ke al arete passa, ospertus nanikikotas tus magistus agondas, agonas, xenos, ke pius agonas, nanikikanaptos, effinigo, presvitis, tus magistus, effi, ke ta magista theoria, protonafton catistia, ke ecolaza, ke epi dhulon, taftapanda, nanikika, ke peripsen af2, ke kratiken af2, osta akina nin tuto du levusi, kathaper utos akinis protoron. Xenos, pietaftalegis taphiria, panugar epipol tho ecusta. Presvitis, proton men effi tin agnian ke ton planon e udho kisi tafta theoria in. Xenos, ke poniraga effin ego. Presvitis, ita tin lipin ke ton othirmon ke tin filar girian, ke tin akrasian, ke tin lipin apasin kakian, pandon tuton krati, ke kratita osper proteron, xenos. O kalon ton ergon, effinigo, ke kalistis nikis, alakino etimi eti mi ipe, al akino eti mi ipe, tis e dinamis tu Stephanu, o ethis de fa nusta afton prosvitis. Ev demoniki o neaniska or Stephaноthis tafti ti dinami ev demonginata ke makarios ke ukaki in eteris tas elpidas tis ev demonias, all in afto. Xenos os kalon to niki malegis oton the Stephanothi TPE ke pivalizi presvitis Augustin afton ipo lavusa audite prostontopon akinon othan iltha proton ke dikniusin afto tus aki diatrivondas os kakos diatrivusi ke athlios zosi ke os navagusi entovio ke planonda ke agonda kata kekrati many osper ipopolemion iman ip akrasias ida ip alazonias ida ipophilargirias ateri the ipokenodoxias o the itheteron kakon ex on udinata ecclesa eaftus ton dinon is the osta sothina ke avikana olva ala taratona diapandos to view tuto the pascusin the to mi dinas the to anthada othon evrim ep elathondo arto paratu demoniu prostagma xenos orthos midikis lagin Allah ke tuto palin poro the the kniusin afto tontopon akinon eter erete othen ikito proteron presvitis uk akrivos idi uda epistato Effie udantonaki all entheaza ke diatinagnion ke ton planon on the poki ta mi onda agatha nomizen agathaina ke ta mi onda kaka Vio ke azi kakos osper iali I aki diatrivondes ninda apilifos tin epistemin ton simferondon utosta kalosi ke tutus theori oskakos prasusin Xenos epidon un theorisi panda TPE I pu etivavisi prosvitis opu on vulita Effie Panhu Garstin afto asphalia osperto Tokorikion andron echondi ke panahu u anafikita panda kathos viosista meta passis asphalias ipodexon de gar afton as menos pandas kathaper ton yatron e pascondas xenos. Podron un kakinas tis ginecas, as aphis theria ina, ucati fovita miti pathi ipofton. Presvitis. Mi dio clethicita, then ipo olvinis, uta ipolipis, uta ip acrasias, uta ipophilargirias, uta ipanias, uta ipo alukaku uthenos. Apondon gar kirievi, ke pondon esti ton proteron afton lipundon kathapir e echiodicti. Tagar theria dipu ta pandas tus alus kakopiunda. Mecrithanatu ecinus ulipi, thea to echin antipharmacon aftus. Uto ketuton ucati uthen lipi, thea to echin antipharmacon. And this is where the story gets really interesting because now it switched to English. I don't know why, what happened, okay? Stranger, what things do they say to be good? Old man, profligacy? Okay, you see me stumbling over Greek words. Now I'm going to stumble over English words. Profligacy, okay? Profligacy. And intemperance, as one might say, to be brief, for feasting in the matter of herds and cattle, they think is the enjoyment of the greatest good things. Stranger. The other women, the ones coming from there, happy and laughing, what are they called? Old man. They are opinions, he said, and after leading to education, the ones having gone toward the virtues, they come back so that they may lead others, and they announce that the ones whom they led up have already become happy. Stranger. Do these opinions, I said, then go within to the virtues? Old man. No, it is not right for the opinions to enter into knowledge, but they hand them over to education. Then, when education receives them, these opinions turn back again to take others, just as ships, having taken their cargoes, turn back again and get loads with some other things. Stranger. You seem to me, I said, to have explained these things quite well, but you have not clarified this thing to us, what the daimon orders those entering into life to do. Old man, to be confident, he said, therefore you also be confident, for I will explain all things and I will leave nothing out. Stranger, you speak well, I said. Old man. Then after stretching out his hand, he said, do you see that woman who seems to be a blind woman and to stand on a round rock? I told you a while ago that she's called Fortune. Stranger, we see her. Okay, for some reason now I'm going back to Greek. I don't know what this is all about. We're going back and forth for a little bit, and then we're almost done with the story. Back to Presvitis. Presvitis. Tafti Kalevi, Effie, mi pistavin. Ke vavion mi venomizin, mi va asphalesina. O ti on paraftis tis lavi, mi va osidia igista. Udhengar kolii, palin, tafta asphalesta, ke etero dhuna. Palakis gar eotha tutopiin. Ke vietaftin un tin etian kalevi prostas paraftis dosis isus ginesta ke mitakerin oton thitho mita athimian oton athelite ke mita psagin aftin mita apenin. Udhengar pe meta logismu al iki ke os etika panda. Os beproteroni min elixa. Diatuto un to daemonion kalevi mithavmazin. Oti an pratiafti. Mi vaginista. O mios tis kakis trapezitas. Kegar akini otan men lavusi. To argirion. Paraton anthropon. Herusin. Ke idionomisusin. Ina. Otan the apetonda aganactusi ke dina ionda paponthana. Umnimonavondas oti apituto elavontas themata f o then kolii ton themonon polin komizista. Os aftos tinin kalevi achin to daemonion, ke prostin paraftis dosin, ke minimonavin otitiaftin fisin achi itiki. Os athedoken athelesta, ke takeos paulin dhuna, pola plasia. Athista, aphelesta, athedoken, umonon, the, alake ta cru parkunda, agundidosi, lavin kalevi, paraftis ke sintomos, apelthin vlepondas prostin vivean ke asphalindosi. Xenos, piontaftin, afinegro, prosvitis. Tin lipsonda paratis pedias, tin via sothosin aki. Xenos. Afti un tis estin prosvitis. O alithis epistimi ton sympharondon efi, ke asphalis dosis, ke vevea, ke metalmelitos, savgin un kalevi, sintomos prostaftin, ke oton elthosin prostasginekos akinas, as ke prodoran ipon oti akrasian ke idhipathia kalunda, ke entelev then kelevi sintomos apalatista ke mipistevin mithetaftus mithen eos on prostin pseudo-pedian aficonda kelevi un aftu chronon tina en via tripsa ke lavin o tianvulata paraftisos per aphodion ipe entafta apien prostin alithinin pedian sintomos taftastin a prostati to daemonion ostis tinin part afta tpe ke paracui apolite kakos. They appear to have been deceived about good and bad things, just as even the others are, and to be still held fast by every wickedness. Oh, that's a question mark, sorry. to be held fast by every wickedness. Nothing prevents a person from knowing literature and possessing all scholarly disciplines. But at the same time, being a drunk and undisciplined and greedy and unjust and a betrayer and a mindless to sum up. Stranger. Of course, it is possible to see many such people. Old man. What advantage then do these people get in connection with becoming better people from these scholarly disciplines? Stranger. From this argument, there seems to be no advantage, but what is the reason I said that they stay in the second enclosure as if being near to the true education? Old man. And in what way does this help them? He said, when often it is impossible to see people coming out of the first enclosure from intemperance and the other wickedness into the third enclosure, so to true education, people who pass by those learned men. So how do they have any advantage? They are slower either at moving or at learning. Stranger. How is this, I said. Old man. Because those in the first enclosure do not pretend to know things when they don't know, but those in the second enclosure, if nothing else, pretend to know that which they do not know. As long as they have this opinion, they must be unmoved towards starting out for true education. Then, do you not see the other thing? That even the opinions from the first enclosure enter to them in the same way. As a result, these are no better than those, unless repentance associates with them also, and they are persuaded that they do not have education, but rather false education, by which oh crap, this is on the other side of the page and I didn't even read it. I'm skipping something. No wonder I thought this was... It was only on the one side of the page until... Okay, let me just go back and reread. I'm sorry. It's just a little mistake. Oh no, there's something more. Well, I was trying to do this all live, so who cares? It's already been an hour and 12 minutes. I'm just going to finish it out. I'll come back and reread it. I'll just start here at the top of the page. We're almost done. What do we got? We just got a little bit in English. Okay. Continuing off, I'm going to go back. The old man. Such is the story for a stranger on the ΠΙΝΑΞ, the tablet. If it is necessary to know something more concerning each of these things, there is no problem. For I'll explain it to you, the stranger says. You speak well, but what does the daimon order them to do from the first education? The old man. Those things that seem to be useful. The stranger. Then what are those things, old man? Literature, he said, and those of other scholarly disciplines that even Plato describes as having for young people the force of a bridle, as it were, so that they are not distracted to other things. Stranger. It is necessary to take these things if one intends to go to true education or not. Old man. There is no necessity, he said, but they are useful things for going through more quickly. But these things contribute nothing toward becoming better people. Stranger. Then, I said, do you say that these things are not useful for becoming better men? Old man. It is possible to become a better man even without these things, but nevertheless, even those things are not useless. For just as we interpret things being said at any time, nevertheless, sorry, I just lost my place. For just as we interpret things being said at any time, at even given time during through an interpreter. Nevertheless, it is not useless for even us ourselves to know the language, for then we would have understood something more precisely. Thus, even without these scholarly disciplines, nothing prevents us from becoming better men. Stranger, do these people learn? Do these learned people not surpass other people in connection with becoming better people? Old man, how are they about to surpass them when they appear to have been deceived about good and bad things, just as even the others are, and to be still held fast by every wickedness? Nothing prevents a good person from knowing literature, or prevents a person from knowing literature and possessing all scholarly disciplines, but at the same time being a drunk and undisciplined and greedy and unjust and a betrayer and mindless, to sum it up. Stranger, of course it is possible to see many such people. Old man, what advantage then do these people get in connection with becoming better people from these scholarly disciplines? Stranger, from the argument, there seems to be no advantage, but what is the reason I said that they stay in the second enclosure as if being near to the true education? Old man, and in what way does it seem to help them? He said, well, when often it is possible to see people coming out of the first enclosure from intemperance and the other wickedness into the third enclosure to true education, people who pass by those learned men. So how do they have any advantage? They're slower either at moving or at learning. Stranger, how is this, I said. Old man, because those in the first enclosure do not pretend to know things that they do not know, but those in the second enclosure, if nothing else, pretend to know things they do not know. As long as they have this opinion, they must be unmoved towards starting out for true education. Then, do you not see the other things that even the opinions from the first enclosure enter to them in the same way? As a result, these are no better than those, unless repentance associates with them also, and they are persuaded that they do not have education, but rather false education, by which they are being deceived. Let's see, I have one comment, or let's see. Watch your lives in the, hey, my man, to watch your lives back in the days. I'm Greek. If you remember, I'm happy that you progressed to understand the Greek language, not even modern Greeks. No. I appreciate it. As you can see, I'm still stumbling over some words, but you're right. There's some of the words I'm reading, even modern Greeks would have a problem with, and and some of my mistakes are switching to modern Greek. So I'm getting there, but it's tedious. It's tedious. So I appreciate the encouragement. I only have a page and a half left, so we'll get through this. We'll get through this. A little sidetrack just for personal notes, since I got somebody watching. My own personal assumption is that the Erasmian pronunciation is equivalent to the second loop of the tablet of Cebes, where everybody's pretending to know Greek. They pretend to know Greek, and they teach all the little 18 to 20 something year olds. Oh, I'm the scholar. I know Greek. I know the grammar so well. I know my 2,000 or 5,000 words. And then at the end of the day, they're just pretending. They're acting like they know Greek and they don't know Greek. And then, there's other people in that third loophole, and that's kind of where I'm trying to go right now. So anyways, back to the actual storyline. Let's get to the third level of education, where people actually get taught the truth. Where are we at? Being in the state of mind that they are in, they would never be saved. And you then, O strangers, he said, act thus and spend time on the things being said until you take them as a habit. But concerning these same things, it is necessary to pay attention often and not to flag. You must consider the other things as secondary. If not, there will be no advantage for you in the things that you now hear. Stranger, we will do this, but explain this. How are all the things that people receive from fortune not good? Things such as living, having wealth, being rich, being well thought of, having children, being successful. and as many things as are similar to those things, or these things. Or again, how are their opposites not bad? For the thing spoken by you seems to be very paradoxical and incredible. Old man. Come then, he said, try to give the answer that seems right concerning whatever I question you about. Stranger. I will do this, I said. Old man. Then if someone lives badly, is living a good thing for that person? Stranger. It does not seem to me to be so, but rather a bad thing, I said. Old man. How then is living a good thing, he said, if it is a bad thing for this person? Stranger. It seems to me that the people living badly, it is a bad thing, living is. And for the people living well, it is a good thing. Old man. Do you then say that living is both a bad thing and a good thing? Stranger. I do indeed say so. Old man. Don't speak unpersuasively then, for it is impossible for the same circumstance to be both a bad thing and a good thing at the same time. For this same circumstance, at any given time, would be both a helpful thing and a harmful thing, and something to be chosen and something to be avoided. Stranger. It is unpersuasive. But how is living badly not something bad for a person to whom this condition exists? Then if it is a bad thing for him, living itself is a bad thing. Old man. But living is not the same thing as living badly, or does this not seem so to you? Stranger. Of course, it does not seem so to me to be the same thing. Old man. Living badly then is a bad thing, but living is not a bad thing. Since if it were a bad thing, it would be a bad thing for those living as well, since living, which is a bad thing, would be their condition too. You seem, stranger, you seem to me to speak the true things. Old man. Then, since living fits both cases, both those well living and those living badly, living would be neither a good thing nor a bad thing, just as neither cutting nor burning is sick producing nor health producing for those who are sick, for those who are sick, but rather how the cutting is done, so does it also with living. Living itself is not a bad thing, but living badly is. Stranger. These things are so. Old man. If they are so, then consider whether you wish to live badly or die well and bravely. Stranger. I would prefer dying well. Old man. Then not even dying is a bad thing, if dying is often preferable to living. Stranger. These things are so. Old man. Then the same argument is so both concerning being healthy and being sick, for often it is not profitable to be healthy, but the opposite is so. Whenever the circumstance is such. Stranger. You speak true things. Old man. Come now, let us consider also about being wealthy in this way, if it is possible to observe, as often as it is possible to see someone who is wealthy in some way, but this person is living badly and miserably. Stranger. By Zeus, I know many people like this. Old man. Then wealth does not help them toward living well? Stranger. It does not seem to, for they themselves are worthless. Old man. Then wealth does not bring it about that people are worthwhile, but education does? Stranger. This is likely. Old man. On the basis then of this argument, wealth is not a good thing if it does not help those having it toward being better people. Stranger. It does seem so. Old man. Then it is no advantage for some people to be wealthy when they do not know how to use their wealth. Stranger. It does seem so to me. Old man. How then could anyone judge this to be a good thing, since often there is no advantage for it to be in existence? Stranger. In no way. Old man. So if someone knows how to use wealth well and skillfully, he will live well, if not badly? Stranger. You seem to me to say this most truly. Old man. And there is the summary. It is possible to honor these things as being good, or to dishonor them as being bad. But this is not the thing disturbing and harming human beings, that if they honor them and believe that being happy depends on these things alone, they even undertake to do all things on account of these things, and they do not avoid things seeming to be the most impious and shameful. They suffer these things because of their ignorance of the good. They do not know that a good thing does not arise from bad things. And it is possible to see many people having acquired wealth from bad and shameful deeds. For example, from betrayal and plunder and murder and flattery and robbery, and from many other villainies also. Stranger. These things are so. Old man. Then, if no good thing arises from a bad thing, as is likely, and if wealth arises from bad deeds, it is necessary that wealth is not a good thing. Stranger. It does follow this from this argument, old man. But neither being wise nor acting justly is possible to acquire from bad deeds, just as being unjust and unwise is not possible to acquire from good deeds. Nor can all these exist at the same time in the same person, and nothing prevents wealth and glory and success and the rest, as many things as are familiar to these, from existing at the same time in a person, along with much wickedness. As a result, these things would not be good things or bad things, but being wise is alone a good thing, and being unwise is a bad thing. Stranger, you seem to speak sufficiently, I said. I have a footnote saying Latin text begins here. I don't know what that means, because I would have a hard time thinking that the rest that I just read was preserved in English, and I didn't see it in Greek, so I don't know why they switched to English. But anyways, it's not switching to Latin, so I'm just going to keep reading. Got 2 pages left. And we have overthrown that opinion by which those things are believed to come into existence from bad actions. Old man. Certainly this is an important point, and it is the same as that point that we have said before, that such things are neither good nor bad. And this is all the more important because if these things should come from wicked actions alone, they would be bad only. But all things arise from each type. And so we have said that these things are neither good nor bad, just as sleep and wakefulness are neither good nor bad. And in my opinion, indeed, walking and sitting and the rest are similar things, things that happen to every one of them, whether they are intelligent or ignorant. Some things, however, are appropriate to one or the other. One of these is good, one is bad, such as tyranny and justice, which 2 things belong to one or the other. And this is so because justice adheres continually to those endowed with intelligence, and tyranny accompanies no people except the ignorant. For it is not possible, a thing which we said before, that to one and the same person at one and the same moment of time, 2 things having themselves in such a manner might belong in such a way that one and the same person at the same moment of time might be sleeping and waking, and that he might be wise and ignorant at the same time, or any other thing you like of those things that have such a relationship. Stranger. To these things I said, with this discussion, I think that you have now clarified the whole matter. Old man. Moreover, he said, I say that all these things stem from that true divine being. Stranger. But what is that, I said, that you are pointing to? Old man. Life and death, he said. Health and illness. Wealth and poverty. And the other things that you have said to be both good and bad happen to most people from a not evil thing. Stranger. We obviously conjecture that it follows of necessity from this discussion that such things are neither good nor bad, but in such way that I am not firm in my judgment about these things. Old man, this happens, he said, because absent from you is that habit by which you might grasp this attitude in your mind. And so throughout the whole course of your life, pursue the practice of these things that I showed you a little while ago, so that those things that we have said to you may become imprinted on your minds, and so that in reality it may become a habit for you. But if you are in doubt about anything, return to me, so that I may explain to you the things about the matter in which you may doubt. Upon the things about the matter by which doubt may withdraw from you. Okay, doubt might withdraw from you. Telos. Okay, we finished it. Ina totelos. We are done. So, thank you guys. I know this wasn't super professional, but maybe as I looked on the internet and I couldn't find any, I successfully read the first audio recording in all history of Cebes, tablet of Cebes, okay, ΠΙΝΑΞ Cebes. So anyways, I did it. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully, if you were not satisfied, you will do something about it, and maybe somebody that has a better Greek pronunciation can do a better recording in the future. So, I don't know. I think I did better than I thought I would do, but I still know that it's not perfect, and that is how it goes when you do a first. It's not perfect, but it's out there, okay? And hopefully somebody can benefit from it. So I will bid you all filia and adio.